Good morning, good morning. Our friend is still there. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't have any foundation anymore. Like, I used to do Mary Kay products. And we went on a trip. I want to say to my husband's brother's house in South Carolina, and all my stuff that was in my makeup bag, either I left it or the housekeepers came and got. I don't know, but I never rebought any makeup because I would literally only wear foundation. I'm in the van. I would wear it maybe twice a year, but the Mary Kay was the only one that didn't break my skin out. And they had some really cute like lipsticks, like this bronze and eye shadow. But it is what it is at this point. I'm tired, headed to get my hair done. That's why I have this on. I have that scalp oil on. I did it overnight this time because my hair is horrible right now. So ready to be washed. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do my hair. I'll probably let her. I know my ends need to be trimmed, and I'm gonna see if I should wear it down with just curls at the bottom, since this event and my dress is like short. So I'd rather have my hair down, but I don't know. Or I may have her do something where it's kind of contained in a ponytail and put to the side. We'll see. So I gotta go real quick and grab me something to eat, and meet the hubby. He took Easter to school, but I'm gonna meet him on that side of town, which is where my hair appointment is at, to give him, he forgot his debit card. So that's my day for today. Hey guys, so I got my hair done. I just wanted it in some type of elegant type, style, but not really put it all the way down or whatever. So she did the little swoop, not a whole lot of spritz, and my ponytail going to the side. Gonna go by a hair store. Probably go by Sally's. I'm trying to think where I could go because I need one of those the headbands that you put that goes this part of your hair or whatever. This traffic is horrible. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go find one of those because I need to lay down and get some rest before tonight. And that's the world we live in with Lupus. It's like you rest up just to go somewhere. Sorry guys. So I'm going to hang out because it's about 12:23 to be able to just go to the school and take care of Easter's and get her changed and stuff, so the hubby doesn't have to come back out to change her. We're just still trying to work all this out. Maybe the days that we don't have appointments, maybe she won't go, and maybe the days where we know we're out and about, by the college, that will work. I don't know at this point. So I really think the program will help her, but it's just hard on us to have to be the ones to, you're getting up already at 6 o'clock to get her dressed, and then gotta come drive all the way back, 15-20 minutes away from the house, and then go back home, and then she doesn't get out till 5, and just like you do it all over. So it's a lot right now. So I think I'm gonna go to this Sally's, and then there's a thrift store that I just passed that I'll probably come back and do that to kill time. It's so dreary. I think it's gonna rain tonight. Excuse me. I'm not really sure, cause I still gotta get stuff ready for tonight. I know what I'm gonna wear. I just gotta get it laid out and stuff, and like the accessories that I'm planning on trying to use. Yeah, why this? I guess it's like the wrap kind is what I was talking about. Why this thing was $3.99. So I have my receipts, and if I'm up to it, I will go to the Chinese beauty store. But it's on the other side of town, and I will be returning that if I find it cheaper, because that's bullcrap. It was a girl that helped me, and she was laughing. I thought it was like, I thought it said $2.99, which I was like, whatever, I'll just, and she was like, you might want to ask her if it's on sale. I was like, so is this $4? And she was like, I said, well, heck, I need to just go to China. And she just kind of laughed and walked off. Like, yeah, that's where you need to go. Because salads is ridiculous. I don't go in Sally's enough like that to, you know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, we had a good sale on this week. I'm like, ma'am, I don't come in here like that. So, I'm back on schedule. So, I'll go back in 2 weeks. I normally only get my hair done every 3 weeks. And that seems to always work for me. But trying to get it back, my hair was so dirty. And I felt so embarrassed. But when you're sick, you don't feel like doing it yourself. And you don't feel like nobody else doing it. I ain't trying to get nobody else sick. So, I'll have my mask on when I go in. I didn't have to have my mask on at the shop. She was the only one there. The other people have their own little separate room. So it really wasn't busy or anything. So I was okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Bell's Outlet.
For your hand towel, you know, the one we have
I'll probably make it a little darker.
Alright guys, so jeez, this parking lot is the craziest parking lot. I just left Bell's Outlet. I filmed a couple little things that they had out. They really didn't have a lot. Only brought one thing. So it's 102. So by the time I make it back on that side, it should be close to 115. She went to lunch at 12:30, so she should have eaten by now and drank. So by the time I get there, I can get her situated and get home. I had my mask on, and it was a whole bunch of sick people. Some employees were going home sick. I'm just like, Lord, I had my hand sanitizer to re-wipe stuff down. I don't know, this weather and flu stuff, like it's 77, it's been like 82, then it's supposed to rain, and it's just crazy. And I look horrible. Got bags under my eyes. My husband's like, you got to get back to like being off of your phone, even though your body can't find rest, but your mind can at least rest. And it works when I'm off of my phone, but like I've just been so agitated the last week or so with just everything, and when I'm hurting, it makes it a whole lot worse. And it's like I'm taking pain meds and muscle relaxers, and they're not working. Like today, I haven't taken anything because, excuse me, what's the point? So I'm gonna go get Easter situated. So by the time I get home, maybe I can get like an hour nap. I still get that smell of like ammonia smell, and it drives me crazy. And normally that means like my oxygen's low. And I probably should have let my husband done this today, but I just told him I just feel bad because he really needs to rest. Because he's not doing track practice today because of the banquet and the time frame, so it's not going to work out. So I don't know. It's always something. So it just really drives me crazy. And hopefully this new lung doctor can tell me why this happens. And normally my oxygen is low when I get that smell, and it's so strong, because if you know what ammonia smells like, it's already a strong smell. Just imagine that being trapped inside of your nose. Like, it's horrible. Like sometimes it's so strong it will just like do all, like, it's just hard to breathe when you have to have that. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Alright guys, so got Easter situated. Now I'm headed to the house. So it's 1:33. We get her situated about 1:15, so she gets on the bus at about 1:45. I think today she travels to the other location. It might be Wednesdays, I can't remember. So it really don't even take 30 minutes for someone to come and do something, but we got to figure this situation out to whether or not we're going to keep her in school or not. Just pray for us on that situation. That's all I can say. Because when you have a I'm gonna have to like put my flexi rods in because one part it's wanting to go flat. Having a child with a disability, like, I never could imagine, of course, before I met, my husband, of how hard and stressful it is, and people think like that they can get all this assistance and stuff. We're thankful for the program that we found that allows us to take care of her, or us to hire someone, versus Medicaid saying like this is who she can use. So once she turned 21, like, a lot of her services stopped. So here in Florida, they do have a program which we're really thankful for, that allows us to take care of her or hire someone that we feel comfortable with. Because we've had so many, like, I know when we went through so many people, like, people would like come to work when they wanted to. Some come to work smelling like, weed. And it's like, we interview people and you know how people are like, oh yeah, they're good or whatever. But the company ultimately was the responsibility, of hiring and doing background and drug testing on people. We've had people wash their clothes thinking we weren't home, just stupid, eating food that don't belong to them. So it's like, when you have a person, whether they're elderly or has a mental disability that needs a caregiver 24/7, some people, they just take advantage. And so, like, that's why my husband just had to go ahead and retire early, because he was having to be off more than he was ever at work, because you will get a company that say, oh, well, they can't come today. Or when we finally switched to this program, it was a more, it took like 2 years to get onto the program, but once we got it, it's there. But Medicaid makes it so complicated, because literally, like, he was dressed for work on her 21st birthday, and I kid you not, they called and said, we can't come today because she's 21. We're like, what? Nobody warned us. We didn't know that services stopped when they're 21. Like, there's nothing to help parents. And when we were dealing with court stuff, like his trying to get rid of, alimony and different stuff, and they were like, well, why can't you go to work? We don't understand. Okay, first off, like, she don't have the child, and it's 24 hours. Like, she would tell them, like, she can go to school. No, you would send her to school whether she had a seizure. You're not bathing her. You're not doing all the stuff that you need to do for a child. So you just wanted money. So that's neither here nor there. But it is very difficult, because what's us going on the weekend? That doesn't happen to get away just to have a break. No, because she's always going to be with us, because her mom can't watch her over 24-hour period. And the time that we did let her keep her, when we did a cruise like several years back, this is before we actually got married, it was a 4-day cruise, and that was the worst decision that we could have ever made. That's when I really learned that she was as cuckoo as he said she was. So if anyone else is in the situation, I know of a program. If you know someone that's in Florida, I know each state is different. Some states do not offer it, because there was times where we were looking before we bought our house that we were going to move to a different state, and they don't offer the program. So this program pays for her to go to meaningful day programs, which is like a school for them. It pays for us to take care of her, or someone that we want to take care of her. It pays for like her incontinence supplies. It pays for that. It's pretty much, if Medicaid doesn't cover it, they will cover it. But the thing is, you have to put it in writing and submit a purchasing plan, which it always takes like a month out to do. So it has its drawbacks, but at the same time it has its benefits. But we're just trying to get stuff situated, because when, you know, he has surgery, like, you know what I'm saying, I can't do it. It gets to be very stressful and overwhelming. And my husband always looks at it as, I don't need a break, you know, from my kids or my child. Yeah, you do. Like, I don't care. Like, you need a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the sake of marriage, you need a break. So we try to do, you know, lunch dates or whatever, because we know our situation, that we can't just take a weekend away like the average person. I do not know what's wrong with my air. It like blows and it feels like it's cutting off, and it'll blow. I don't know. I'll be glad when the last note is paid on this, because I'm done. No more car notes after this, or no Nissan Sentras after this. I know that much. Hey guys, so we're all dressed up to go to this banquet thing or whatever. The hubby's looking all nice. This would be like a turquoise teal color he has on. I'll show you. Hopefully we'll get a picture before we go in together. Yeah. So I'll come back.
I've always thought about Pensacola, and I've always been proud of Pensacola, and I've tried my best every time I step to that starting line to represent Pensacola. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Obviously, you're going to see me a little bit sooner than later. I'm going to be the keynote speaker, but just want to thank you so much for this time and opportunity, and obviously giving me this award once again. And so honored, and thank you very much.
Hey everyone, so we are finally done at the banquet. It's 9:20 and we got there at like 5:45. Talking about tired, and I think you're hungry, right? Gotta find some food. I mean, the food was good. They had filet mignon and some type of lightly breaded fish with a sauce. I don't know. It's the mashed potato. I mean chicken. Sorry, chicken, not fish. I really didn't. I ate a couple pieces of my steak, but it was a little bit too rare for my liking. But the chicken and stuff, everything was like really good. We got to meet a lot of people. But your girl, I'm tired. So go home and get everything ready for tomorrow for infusion. Get my bag together and go to bed. So I hope everyone has a wonderful night.